Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza 7 going to be playing a few games of Bulldog. We've played these on previous games. It's an awful lot of fun. Messing around with Bulldog. The way the game works is simple. We have a line over here. Apparently a Porsche's buggered off. Don't know why the Porsche's buggered off, but there we go. We have a line over here. At the other end is another line. I am starting off as the tagged car. I will be starting in the middle of the field, and these vehicles have to race from one side to the other. Once you get kind of to the other line, you are in a safe zone, and I can't tag you. Everybody will reform and then try and make the madcap dash to the finish line again. We've apparently got merging. It's all going a little bit weird. We should probably get this game mode underway. So yeah, I'm going to be parked in the middle of all of this mayhem. The kind of play area, the cars are not supposed to fall off the gutter that is to my right hand side. They're also, oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Well, I'm very much in the wrong gear for all of that. Did not help matters. The Testarossa is going to get me in terms of speed. Where's the finish line? Yeah, the Mazda was there cleanly. Right, so I didn't quite expect them to be so ready to set everybody off. Well, that's fair enough. It's quite awkward as the chasing car. Like, there are two schools of thought. You can either go for the approach that I'm going for here, which is the race with the traffic, or you can go for the approach of race head-on into the traffic. Racing with the traffic is a bit easier to catch them, but it's a lot more difficult to see. As you saw, you're busy fighting the camera while trying to chase after a car. Though it does give you the advantage of having some momentum going forward into all of this. We're going to try and get... Oh, Q7 managed to slow the damn thing down. I didn't think his brakes were going to be good enough. Bugger. They're going to get through all of that one there. Clearly, they managed to have a very, very big crash after the fact, but they got through all of that one clearly. I'm going to be tempted to try some different tactics, perhaps. My Mugen is much better as a car to escape. It's not such a good chase car. It's designed to be agile. It's designed to be able to get out of the way of vehicles that are giving chase to me rather than give chase to vehicles. My hope is here that I can get one of the big cars, maybe the Q7, something that's a lot less agile either way, because they won't be able to turn out of the way as quickly as I can. Again, trying something different. We're used to seeing the whole run with the traffic approach, and it's not necessarily been so helpful. Piss. That's the other downside, the run with the traffic approach. If you happen to miss someone, you do end up screwing the entire run. Okay, Mugen, I'm not so happy with. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not so happy with this. I say I'm not so happy with it. It needs considerably more in the way of power. The Escort also, I could be very mean. I say I could be very mean. It'd be easy to go get the Escort. The Escort is in D class. Someone thought they'd try. The rules for these car-wise was A class. They couldn't be higher than A class, but there was no rules necessarily on vehicles being lower. So Kieran is trying with a D class Escort. It's actually surprisingly quick. I will give him that much. It is a surprisingly quick vehicle. I could also, of course, go for that Isetta. That is a very, very tempting prospect. Although a little bit, I'm quite close to the line. However, that does make life not necessarily the easiest for me. They're going to get somebody immediately. Right, it's a good start. Damn, couldn't grab a reverse quick enough. They're going to be well across. Right. That's what we needed to do. It's always the first catch is always the most difficult one, much like when you play games of King or whatever. Now, technically, they're not allowed to go out here, but there's no rules about me going out here. It's a little bit of a sneaky plan, I feel, but might just work out. I mean, I'm still just about in the play area. Still got my nose there. We're going for sneaky strategies. I'm bending my own rules because, of course, I am. Right, let's go for a... there's cars over that way that we can't get. Oh, he's not being caught. I thought he had been. Well, someone else has got him. That's more like it. Better work from everybody. I say better work from everybody. Better work from not me. I'm not good as a catching car, it seems. Not so good whatsoever as, as a catching car. Right, things are going better. The Testarossa, I don't know which one he got first, but we have got a Dart, a Alfa Romeo Quadrifloli, and a Cayman. Perfect. Right. What are we going to go for next? I'm thinking we are going to go for this little group over here. The Escort, the RX-3, the RX-7, maybe the 350Z, depending on who's going to go where. We're going to... Oh, that Escort has actually got a pretty good... No, the Escort's got 2 of us. I was not expecting that turn of speed from a D-Class car. I will give him credit. That is impressive turn of speed. We've got some more cars, though. We've got the Q7. Hey, the big old Audi is here. The RS200 is here as well. Oh, someone did get the RX3 at least. That's good. Oh, we've got the 360 Challenge. Maybe we will hang back up in this group. Kind of, now you've got a lot bigger group of cars chasing. I'm amazed the Isetta is still going and not wobbled over. Now you've got a bigger group of cars chasing. You can actually kind of work together to funnel cars into packs. What are we going to go for? The RX-3 is determined to go for the... Oh, the Civic got turned. RX-3 went for the Escort. I think the Escort might have made it again. Did he do it? And it looks... No, the Escort got caught. Well played for survived so long. Well played indeed. The Isetta's got caught as well. Right. We need to... I don't think I've caught 1 car at the moment. I'm not great as the catcher, and I also know that this isn't the best car, so I've got to join in the Isetta bullying. I'm sorry. It's just too tempting. The Dart is being quite mean with that group of cars, but the Dart is going to get the 350Z. Is anyone going to make it through? Or the Civic might do it. It does look like the Civic might do it. Yeah, the Civic has got through cleanly. Well played. I was going to cover off the Nissan, however the Nissan got caught before, so it didn't really matter. Who is it down to now? I think there might be a Myers Manx and a Civic is the only 2 cars left standing. I'm assuming the Elan's caught. Yes, it is. So, if either of them make it through this lot, I would be surprised, but so far they have been doing pretty damn well. I'm not even sure if the Civic isn't front-wheel drive, to be honest with you. The Civic might be. Exactly, I think that's got our RX-7 is sat on the corner over there, ready to run with this group of cars. It's not a particularly fun sight for these 2 poor vehicles lining up to have a go here. I don't think either of them are going to make it, not against these sorts of odds. However, especially not when you've got the bloody Dart parked there. It's a mean play. If you can dodge the Dart, then you'll get through, you'll be clear, but you've got so many other cars going for you. I think we might have to instigate a rule of having vehicles further back, rather than having vehicles... we're not really crowding out the lines here too much. Oh! Well done to the Manx. Well played indeed. The Civic got crowded into a building, but the Manx made it through, and the Manx is going to be victorious here. He did a bloody good job in that one. He did a really very, very good job to have survived all of that. Is he going to go again? I think so. If he can get through, everybody going for him, because of course half the field were busy looking at the second car at the Civic. If he can get through this entire field... Oh! I think we've given up with the game. There's a separate game going on over there. That's less a game of Bulldog, that's more a game of bully the Isetta. It's run away. Okay, they're going to go tag it. They're going to end it there. Well played to the Manx. The Bully the Isetta game was an entertaining one. Right, let's hope I don't start as tagged for this next round. So, here we are for the second round. I am not starting off as tagged. This time around, it is an Audi Q7 that is going to be in the middle of the area. We've also implemented a rule whereby the catching cars must be starting roughly around the mid-area of the field, because it's a little bit cheaty them starting right in front. Oh! The Manx got murdered immediately. That was like an Audi homing missile on the poor Manx. I mean, well done for the spectacular air flips. Credit where credit is due. Oh, is the Testarossa being... Yeah, the Testarossa is just playing with the catching cars there. See, the advantage with the Q7 is it's so large you can just sort of chuck it at a pack and hope that it gets somebody. When you're in the little Nougat, it doesn't really quite work so well. I'm going to go for the hide behind... Oh. God damn it, I was going for the hide behind the big muscle car tactic, and the big muscle car disconnected. Really? I guess we're not going for the hide behind the big muscle car tactic. At the moment, I mean, the tactic is I can hopefully get away from this group. Brakes are on to avoid that. Manx, I think, might have hit somebody because it was spiraling wildly out of control. We are safely through there. Yes, okay, so 3. There was someone caught in that big old kerfuffle. It looks like, ooh, is the RS200 that's been caught there. The Isetta is still going. The Isetta is still going. Now, there is, you know, while there's a rule as to when we can set off to begin our run, there is no rules as to when we have to have set off by. Sometimes it can be quite advantageous to leave it a little bit longer. Oh crap, I see a RS200 is angled either directly towards me or directly towards the Isetta. I'm hoping it's towards the Isetta. Yeah, sometimes leaving it a little bit longer, spot where the gap is going to appear, and then drive through that wedge. Oh, the RS200 is coming back. Ah! Okay, we are safely through. We are safely through, just making sure that we don't end up hitting into any tagged cars as they come sort of spiraling their way down here. The Escort is still going. You know what, the speed that Escort has got to keep up with these A-class cars, I say to keep up, but to not be so left for dead that it gets annihilated and caught so early on, that's incredible performance. I am going to go... Well, in fact, I'm kind of happy to stick with the Isetta because for comic relief value, people want to go for the Isetta. It's like the psychological... We're finding out the psychological mind games of Bulldog on Forza. Basically, you park near the Isetta because everyone wants to tag the Isetta, and then you go through the pack. Oh, there we go. Dodged the lot of them. Oh, they got 2 cars, though. There's a big cluster of them up in that corner. Big cluster went down. The Isetta still lives. Oh, hello. Not intentional. Not intentional. Oh, the Escort. I think it might be the Escort and the Twerk Stallion that got caught there in that corner. I think that corner group got screwed over. Yeah, it is. Right, so the Escort is... the Escort's going for the cheeky hagger tactics, of course. Pioneered by me. The 360 challenge is being brave and trying to start in reverse. Not sure about that as a tactic, but there we go. The RX-7 is kind of diagonaling towards me. The oh, there's the Escort over there. Right, the Escort's going for a cheeky run-up start. Oh, brake, dodge, dodge, go, 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 go. Quick, accelerate, Mugen, accelerate. And there's the line. We are through. We're still going. Whoa, that's a very, very quick RX-3 with no brakes. I have got good brakes on this. Again, my vehicle is perhaps a little bit too underpowered in terms of its straight line speed, really, for this to work. It could do with a lot more acceleration, but the handling is good. I'm hoping... Oh, the Isetta got caught. I'm hoping the handling might play dividends. Let's hide behind... We've done this tactic before. Hide behind the big, faster car. There we go. We're going to go for the hide behind the Testarossa tactic. The Dodge lagged out, so we've got to have a new... I see you've got your reverse lights on there. I'll push you. If I nudge you across the start line... Oh, we're going... Yep. We're just going to go train the damn thing up. Oh, we are good to go. We are going. We are supposed to be going here. I'm still in the dead zone, so I can't be tagged. I've got out of the way of the Q7. That's it. Through the field. It's mayhem at the start line, and a bunch of cars are being caught, but I've made it. Yes, cause confusion. Confusion tactics have worked very well there. That was quite sneaky confusion tactics. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use them again. We've also got a very, very light and very fast accelerating Elan, the very, very fast accelerating and also very light RX-3, and my handling Civic. Bugger. Basically, bugger is the correct word here. Well, no one's going to really want to be the first car to set off because you're going to get the whole wrath of the pack on you. Dodge that. Dodge the Escort. Where is the Civic going to go? There's going to be a gap there. Through the gap. We will do it. Oh, apparently I was tagged. I don't know who tagged me. I don't know. Oh. Apparently it's not going to be me. I did get second, though. And my car... this is the downside. I wanted to kind of play it as a game of tag to have, you know, captures and so on as an easier-to-see thing. However, I don't think I got hit in that. And I have been caught. I don't know which one did get me. Which hitbox was a little bit wonky. Well, second place for the Mugen. not too shabby. I'll take second. Well driven to the land. It made it through that group to go and take a victory. Yeah, I will. I'll settle with second place with the RX3 claiming third. I think it was the 350Z that would end up in fourth. I think one more game with Bulldog. So, on to a third and final round. We have got the Civic is the unfortunate vehicle that'll start tagged. We've got a few changes to cars. There's a Transit. There's also a stock Carbon Gear. Yeah, here is try one of those. He did well with the Escort. I'm not so sure a stock Carbon Gear is going to last very long. However, there we go. I've got a Q7 as a shield at the moment. So, kind of as a shield at the moment. We'll see how that one... Oh, the transit train. There's a big transit train. The 360 is going backwards. Where is the Carbon Gear? Don't know. The 360's almost made it backwards, very nearly spun. We've all made it across, I think. Is that the Testarossa? Yeah, the Testarossa is playing cheeky buggers with the with the initial catching car. Oh, the Carbon Gear was... Yeah, oh, there it is, over this corner. There it is. Also, quick news, quick update on the tagging that I got in the last game. It was complete bollocks. The car that hit me was invisible on my screen. Apparently, I got sent absolutely flying on their end, but on my end, it looked like I got through everything clean. It's just the weird and wonderful... I think when cars lagged out, perhaps cars disappeared. But the weird and wonderful world of Forza 7 apparently not quite working properly. Either way, it was a good game, so okay. I had fun with the game. It's a little bit annoying the way that it ended. The Civic is going off through that group, has missed that group. And tell you what, that is I say it's stock Carbon Gear. I don't think it's completely stock. It can't be completely stock to be going that fast. It's an E-Class Carbon Gear. So... either way, that thing is not slow, and it has survived 2 rounds, and still the Civic has a core. The Hondas do not have much luck. As starting tagged cars, the Hondas do not have much luck. Do we go join the transit? I might go join the transit train, quick. Oh, no one else is transit training. Fine, you know what? We'll go behind the 2 giant cars. I want to join in the train. I could probably fit the Mugen in the back of the transit, almost. There we go. Let the mayhem commence. Although, unfortunately, being part of the group makes it more tempting for the Civic to try and drive into you. Oh, the Testarossa is going to get himself in some real trouble at some point playing cheeky buggers over there. He has got through. Oh, the Civic's going to be careful not to tag anyone after the after crossing into the safe zone by accident. Yeah. Testarossa is going to get caught. However, the problem is the more the Testarossa goes to the Civic, the better it is for the... Oh, we're playing Bully the Isetta again. I think the Isetta's not having a... Hey, he landed on his wheels. Well done. Oh, it's a fun game of Bully the Isetta. Oh, please just box it into the corner so he can't get out of the warehouse. That's it. Oh, dear. That's what happens when you bring an Isetta to this sort of... Oh, the Twerk Stallion versus... Oh, the Isetta's caught. Isetta is gone. Not really the fault of the bullying that time around. The Carbon Gear is still alive. It wasn't the first... The E-Class car was not the first to be caught in Car Bulldog. I'm not really sure building of cars makes a huge amount of sense. The Isetta... We're still playing Punt the Isetta around the arena. Maybe we go over... Oh, shall we go... We'll make a Carbon Gear trade. Yes, use the slowest car. The slowest car shall be the distraction technique. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine. I love this game. It's one of my favourite games to play on whichever Forza it may be. Bulldog has always been excellent, stupid fun. The Isetta is flying through the... Oh! Isetta versus Transit, and Isetta has won. That was a great takedown for the Isetta. Like, there was, again, laser precision there from the Isetta. It was after the Transit. I don't blame the Isetta at all in that. The Transit was the main architect of the bullying and very much got his comeuppance. The Carbon Gear train worked out pretty well. The distraction of watching an Isetta bully a Transit was far greater than anything else. Or shall we join the Ferrari crew? Shall we go? Actually, no, the Ferrari crew is dangerous because the Testarossa likes to play games. So, oh, we're supposed to be going off. Well, Transit, go for Ferrari crew. Oh, Civic is over here paying attention. Don't get caught by an Isetta. Oh, we're wobbling and wiggling and only just about had some control. Somebody else got caught, but I made it through safely regardless. Downside of all-wheel drive swapping a front-wheel drive car can get a little bit twitchy. Not really enough power in this to cause massive issues. However, oh, the Q7 got caught. Oh no, we've now got the smallest car, two of the biggest cars. The Civic's hardly giant, so yeah. Right. Oh, they were all going after by the looks of it, the RX-3 maybe? I'm not sure what that whole group were going for. Another one got caught, though. There's now up to 5 of them in the middle. Mugen continues to do well. Ilan, probably one of the cars to beat. The Manx again. Victor from the first round, another one to watch out for here. RX-3 is still... no, the RX-3 was caught by the looks of that, judging by the... oh, no, never mind. Ignore me. The dot's much further around the corner, so there's somebody over there that's being caught. Who knows where they are? Are they going for cheeky arsehole tactics? Possibly. Possibly some cheeky arsehole. Not that we've not been doing cheeky arsehole tactics here. Oh, maybe the Carmen Gear's been got. I think that might be the one that's being captured in all of this. Oh, brakes. Oh, dodge those buggers. Where is the other ones? Oh, Q7 is bearing down on me. We're going to be clear, though. We will get through all of that safely. Not another car caught. Not another car caught. It does look like the Carmen Gear is kind of hanging around, loitering around the hangars over there. Going to be difficult for the Carmen Gear to catch anybody, let's be honest. The fact, though, that it was the 5th car to be caught is a testament to to that. To survive so long, you would not expect an E-Class car amongst a field of, well, often A-Class power monsters. I've only got 280 horsepower, but everything else here is probably 600 or 700 horsepower too. The good... Oh, the Elan's been murdered. Elan's been utterly murdered by a Q7, sorry. We are through... Oh, a bunch of cars fell that time around. Couldn't really watch all of them, I'm afraid. However, a whole heap of cars went down there. Okay. Got to be careful of bumping into random dodges. Who else went? Oh, did the Ferrari twins go? I think the Ferrari twins might have goaded too many chasers and have had their comeuppance in all of this one. Oh, right. This isn't so great for, for any of us here, really. Right, everyone's on the move. There's a few kind of run-ups going on. Oh, the RX-3's been got. I had a Transit thrown at my face. I think one of the Alphas has been caught. We are through. Somehow, the little Mugen is still going. Just that holding for a little bit is quite helpful here. Manx, Dart, and a Mugen. An odd selection of cars to be fighting it out here. A real odd selection of cars. Oh, do I want to go? See, there's a lot of cars to this side, but the cars to this side are going to fire across likely towards that side. So maybe an even placement of our cars here would be a good idea. Possibly. Oh, apparently the countdown has been gone. Right, fire. Go, little Mugen. Go. Get past the Civic. Oh, through the gap of everything. Keep going. Keep going. We've done it. Oh, he so nearly got caught by the 360. Don't know where the Manx has gone. Oh, Manx got caught? Yes, I think it's just me and the Dart left. Me and the Dart are left in this round. Can either of us possibly make our way through here? It's going to be really tough. It's going to be really, really tough. I mean, the Dart is probably the better car. In fact, the Dart is off. I would rather be in the Dart. Oh, going to get got by the RX-3. Oh, we're going to get the Elan. I did win, though, I think. I'm thinking all of that. I did take a victory. We both got caught at a really similar time. Got past the RX-3, but couldn't get past the Elan. Just too many cars filling the screen. We will quickly find out if I take a victory with the CRX. Here we go. Hey, we did! Victory for the Honda, and a second place to boot will make it the most successful car at dodging the catchers in this one, with the other cars getting victories, not being able to get a first and a second, although the Manx a decent second in getting a first and a third. We're not very early on in an earlier game. So, there we go. Car Bulldog. Excellent bloody fun. excellent, excellent fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.